Welcome to XRP News Channel. Expert says don't sell your XRP. Gives 7 reasons to keep holding Edo Farina. The founder of Alpha Lion Academy encourages investors to continue holding XRP, suggesting that the coin could be primed for a major rally. Some investors' confidence in XRP has waned due to the asset's recent price swings. Recall that XRP plunged from $2 this month to a low of around $1.6 on April 7th. A few days later, it rebounded to $2. Please don't forget to subscribe to receive the next crypto news. And has remained within this territory over the past week. Bearish case for XRP, however. Recent bearish predictions indicate that XRP could be preparing for a major dip. As previously reported, the XRP price chart signaled a rising wedge breakdown, suggesting that the asset might revisit its April 7th low at $1.6. In addition, there are concerns that the ongoing tariff war might wreak more havoc on financial markets, as observed on April 7th. Amid this bearish analysis, many investors are considering selling XRP to save themselves from potential losses. Why investors should keep holding XRP, however? Farina cautioned investors against making this move. He urged them not to sell their XRP, highlighting 7 reasons why investors should continue holding. Ripple lawsuit nearing conclusion. First, he mentioned that the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, which has impacted XRP's performance over the past few years, is nearing its conclusion. This is due to the parties reaching an agreement to resolve the multi-year lawsuit. As previously reported, the SEC agreed to accept a reduced fine of $50 million and discard the permanent injunction the court imposed on Ripple's business. The SEC and Ripple jointly asked the court to pause the litigation for 60 days as an agreement is in place to drive the much-needed resolution. If the lawsuit concludes, it would end the regulatory uncertainty surrounding XRP, potentially attracting more investors to the coin. Multiple XRP ETFs. Another reason why Farina encouraged investors to continue holding is the growing institutional interest in XRP. He emphasized that several asset managers have filed to launch spot XRP ETFs in the United States. It bears mentioning that these funds aim to give institutional and retail investors a regulated way to gain exposure to XRP's price. Therefore, their potential approval could channel more inflows into the XRP ecosystem. Price discovery yet to come. Third, the expert noted that XRP's true market price has not been established. This indicates that he believes XRP is trading below its true value due to regulatory challenges and other factors, as he expects the lawsuit to wrap up soon. And with more capital entering the ecosystem through ETFs, XRP might establish its true value. Regulatory clarity on the way. The 4th reason Farina believes people should continue holding XRP is because he anticipates regulatory clarity for the broader crypto market. As regulators, particularly those in the US, provide clarity for crypto, it could motivate more investors to adopt top assets like XRP. In the meantime, the US has taken key steps in providing clear and sensible regulations for the crypto market. As previously reported, the US SEC clarified that meme coins and stablecoins like Ripple USD Rust are not securities. The country is also close to having a stablecoin regulation passed by the US Congress, with the proposal awaiting a full vote from the lawmakers. Trump's pro-crypto stance. 5th, Farina highlighted US President Donald Trump's pro-crypto stance as further justification for holding XRP. A government that favors crypto could imply lighter regulation or the potential adoption of the emerging asset at the federal level. So far, the US is already pushing to establish clearer and sensible regulations. It also plans to adopt cryptos like XRP as part of its reserve. Rust is just getting started. For the 6th justification, Farina asserts that Ripple's Rust is just getting started, meaning that the stablecoin is primed for more growth. Recall that major prime broker Hidden Road disclosed plans to utilize Rust as a collateral asset for its brokerage services, potentially using it to clear some portion of its $3 trillion annual trade. As the stablecoin registers high volumes, it could drive more demand for XRP as collateral and transaction fees. Upcoming Ripple partnerships. Lastly, the expert highlighted Ripple's upcoming partnerships as another justification why investors should continue holding XRP. He suggested that Ripple is close to announcing new partnerships that could drive demand for XRP. Partnerships centered around XRP being used for cross-border settlements could potentially drive the coin's demand to greater heights. These reasons all point to the fact that Farina expects greater demand for XRP, which could push its price to unprecedented levels. Therefore, he advised investors to continue holding XRP in order to participate in the upcoming rally. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See the next crypto news. Disclaimer: the information provided on this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, for informational purposes only. You should not treat any of the video's content as such. Please consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.